Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Aussie Farming in the Philippines. We've got our climbers back. Got Mr. Muscles here. Got another one up over here. So let's go and have a look what's happening. So it should be a very good harvest, considering all the rains we've had for the last bloody year. 2 or more. Let's have a look through here. Hello. He's the cleaner upperer. The cleaner upperer. Oh, is that one there? So I said before when I cleaned up all this place here, where you see all these coconuts in piles, that's where I used to leave them. And over the years I used to just get higher and cover up the whole area over here and set fire to them and burn them. But it took me time. So we ended up raking them all up together and burning them down. Then what was left, taking that, putting it into another pile until we finally got down to 3 piles and 2 piles and 1. And that's how it was. But this is what it used to be like all the time. So after the harvest, everything was just left like this. So you can imagine 4 harvests a year, and it sort of like piles up, guys. Totally piles up, incredibly. But it will be good. By Monday, this will all be back to a bowling green again. By Monday, no problems there. So it looks like it's going to be a good harvest. Like I said, see, I'll be fucked if I'll be climbing up those trees. Seriously, he's cutting himself a new foothold now. So they cut all these footholds all the way up, and they climb up through there. When I was in Malaysia, they used to put rope on their legs and twist it and use that against the, what do you call it, where the fronds are, these things here. They'll push them up against this with a piece of rope between their legs, like a figure of 8 between their legs, twisted tight, and they'll just hold the back of the palm tree and up they'll go. Quite amazing, actually. Quite amazing. Right, so they've climbed over the fence. We have an area where they can go over the fence, because all those trees there go into the other paddock. And if we don't harvest, we changed their harvesting times down, because they used to harvest 2 weeks before us. They used to, and of course they used to take all our coconuts. And my idea, I said, well, if they're taking all the coconuts, just cut the fucking trees down. You know, what's the sense of having them? You know, and all along that fence line, you see, when they're doing a harvest, I'd actually walk up and have a look, and all that's left is the green ones. There'll be no brown ones whatsoever. So that means they've harvested them all. Arseholes. Fucking arseholes, I'll tell you. Totally. Right, well, we'll see Papa later on, and we'll know how the rest of the farm goes. So we've still got, this is the back lot. We've still got our farm to do where the house lot is, front and rear. And we also have leased Mary Lou's coconuts as well off of her. So we'll be able to know, Papa will know whether it's going to be a good harvest on all 3 once this one's completed here. I'll be buggered if I'll be climbing up there, guys. Buggered if I'll be walking down there too, of all the snakes. Fuck that. Seriously. But you can see, having it all cleared down, mowed down, look, it's easier for them, it's easier for us, and it all works quite well. And like I said, everything here will be thrown into the burn pits, and there'll be nothing left. It'll be as clean as a whistle. I set fire to this yesterday. It burned up well here, the other side didn't go too well, but we'll get that one. But it's okay. She's coming there, she said. She's coming there. Well, I'll give you an update later on how we turned out on the farm, guys. For this end of the farm anyway, because they all have numbers. So they get paid per tree they climb, they get paid. And they get paid so much per these ones they dehusk, or strip them down, as I call them, the strippers. So Chick will tell us what the prices are. It all depends upon the price of the coconut when you take it in to sell it. Like whether you get 7 peso a kilo or whether you get 14 pesos a kilo. because your harvesting costs for the climbers and the boys who clean up, or the guys who clean up, and the strippers, that can take between 22% up to 35% of your actual buy. All right. There we go. We'll come back later, guys.
Get a counter on here.
Okay, so they've just come back from this area. They've done all the climbing, so they're just tallying everything up now. Little Mr. Muscles, look, not an ounce of fat on that guy. So how do they count their trees, darling?
Like you see the guy with the leaf on his belly.
So
it's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, they put notches on the leaf.
Yeah, notches. So they put here when they finish 1 tree, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so what she's saying in English is, so they have a palm leaf, and he sticks it onto his belt, and each time they climb, they put a tear in it. So it's 1 climb, 2 climb, 3 climb. So when they finish, they sit there and count up all the tears that are on their leaf. So Mr. Muscles, he's done about 30, 39, was it?
26.
26?
29. I forgot. The other one is 40. The green guy. Mr. Muscle, I forgot. It's like 29, 36, 26. Sorry. Forgot.
Like my dog.
Climb less than the other. Because he goes on tall.
Yeah.
Because so he has harness. He climbs
The
more.
tall trees, yeah. So the trees are all at different heights, as you know. So what she's saying is that one guy's got an actual harness on, and he actually, when he climbs up there, he'll lock himself in so that he can clear off all the fronds and cut down the coconuts.
And he's very oriented with bees and snakes on top. He knows how to deal with it.
So sometimes a snake will pop out at him, like one old guy did, and he fell down, broke his leg. Wasn't on our farm, was on someone else's farm, so don't worry, trolls, it's okay. You don't have to. Hey! Look at the rock. Look at him. All he wants to do is play tow trucks. That's all he wants to do all day long. Hey! The tow truck, that's all he wants to do. Tow trucks. So black girl, she's come on heat again already, and she's staying back from all the others. She's got a move. She's got that female mood up at the moment because she's on heat. So she's not hanging around with the others. So we just let the 2 young'uns out with her. The older ones, which is the white ones, the triplets, they're out with their mothers now. So they can take them out now, that's no problem. But these ones, we wait until the mama comes back. And of course, these guys here, we won't let them rock it. Look at the size of him, he's a fucking monster. He is bigger than the ones that are 2 weeks older than him. He's bigger. All right, guys, that's us. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day. That's Mr. Muscles with the harness wrapped around him. Right, guys, coming on to 4 o'clock, so the harvesters are finished. They've gone down to the front gatehouse, to the little bamboo hut down there to have a few drinky poos for after work. So they've done half of here, so I'll come back tomorrow morning and I'll finish all this off and so forth all the way down the bottom. So the babies are just hanging around. We're just giving them a last little crunch before they go inside. It's a long afternoon, baby. All right, guys, that's us on the Aussie farm in the Philippines. Thanks for watching. Please share, subscribe, or bye. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.